J Nation just lost your baby girl. She's 8 years old. Doc. Oh no, that's horrible. I'm sorry, J Nation. She was her baby. She was only 8 years old. She's laid with me and Mom one night. One last time. Got one last drink and laid down a pat. Oh, wow. So your dog just passed away peacefully. That's horrible, man. That's horrible. You had a pug named Georgia. She lasted 14 years. 14 years is a long time. Yeah, that's tough, buddy. That's tough, J Nation. I'm really sorry to hear that. Really sorry to hear that. What happened? We had an 8-year-old pug who, we had an 8-year-old pug, Jessie, and it was one day. So the way that Jessie, used to let us know, so we, alright, we had an 8-year-old pug, Jessie, and we had vertical blinds on the back sliding door. So the way that she would let us know she had to go outside was she would just walk through the blinds. She just walk through the blinds. I gotta pee, come over here and help me out. It's really funny. So let me go let her out. And then one day, she was walking through the blinds and just peed immediately, and she never did that. She never lost control of herself. I'm like, well, that's bothersome. And then over the next couple days, she started losing control of her bladder, repeatedly. So we took her to the vet, and the vet was like, well, a couple of things. She's either got a bladder infection, so we'll give you, I don't know, prednisone or whatever they give you for the antibiotic, or she has this debilitating brain tumor / disease that pugs get, and it'll kill her over the next couple weeks. And we were like, what? So the two options for Jessie, poor Jessie here, 8 years old, who's a pug, the two options are she has a bladder infection that'll clear up in a couple of days with these antibiotics, or she's dead in 2 weeks. And it turned out she had the brain thing. So it didn't get better. It got worse. She went blind. We'd call her, she'd run the room, she'd bang, and it was awful. And so I called in, and we scheduled to have her, to put her down. And this is awful. I'm sharing these details, but this is part of life. This is part of owning an animal or a dog, or even having relatives sometimes. But so the morning that I was going to take her into the vet, she defecated all over the floor, multiple places. She just lost control of everything. She was blind. She had no control of anything. The boys said goodbye. They bawled their eyes out. And I'm going to share how this goes with you guys, because it's important. If you have a pet, you will go through this. So I took her to the vet. I took her into the room. I stayed in there with her. They put an IV in her. I spent a little more time. And there are fewer things harder than sitting there with your pet when they deliver the drugs, and Jessie's tail was wagging, and Jessie's tail stopped, and she was gone. And there's no way around it. These are just things you have to deal with in life, right? It was similar when my dad passed away. It was during COVID. We were sitting outside. He was in a nursing home. He had dementia. We weren't even allowed in the nursing home. September of 2020. They would not let us in. He had tested positive for COVID that morning, but he had been deteriorating for a week before that, because he had, I don't know what the word is, asphyxiated or whatever, on his food. And we just had to sit there and just watch him fade away. And I think it helped that we were there. We were yelling in through the window, playing some of his music, and he just, it's sad. It's horrible. It's awful. I've had to watch my father-in-law and my father both die. We're all going there. Having pets is a really good way to help your kids learn about that. Unfortunately, my kids have lost their grandpas, and they learned about it that way too. So, yeah, sorry, I got off on there, J Nation. You talk about your dog. So, yeah, sorry, I talked a little bit of life discussion there. It's real stuff. So let's get back into playing again. Let's play a game. Let's play a game and enjoy life, because that's what our dads and our dogs and everybody wants to do. So.